Today, I'm going to be sharing how I take one wreath and make two different and easy ways to create wreaths. Welcome to CreArtive by Nature, DIY and Decor. My name is Donna. So I have this large grapevine wreath and it had fallen apart, so I am going to be separating it into two separate sections. Here I've got a smaller bunch and I'm going to take some florist wire and treat this like a twist tie and keep the bundle together. You can add as many bits of the branches as you need from the main wreath, as you see to the right there. And then once you are all done adding your wire, you can then use some of these paper butterflies. I picked these up at a local dollar store. I have seen something similar at Dollar Tree in different colors. Now I'm taking those paper butterflies and I'm folding them in half, as I want my butterflies to have some dimension. I'm using an assortment of sizes and types of butterflies, as you can see here. I love these so much, they're so pretty. And then using your hot glue gun, you can start to figure out your placement. So as you can see, I have some large butterflies here and I'm going to use those ones to cover up my wires. Don't want those green wires to show. So we'll just add some hot glue to the backs and then put those into place. Hold them into place till they set. So you're going to continue to add as many butterflies and style and shape as you'd like. And you can see I'm using a lot of different sizes as well. This is such a quick and easy way to create a wreath, great for a beginner. And if you can find a grapevine wreath, you can definitely take it apart if it's in the style as you see here. There are some different types of grapevine wreaths, and you will just have to look to see what you can find out there. You can even pick these up at thrift stores. And the butterflies, I've seen lots of different fabric butterflies, or you can even use a cutting machine and cut them out of cardstock, whatever you have on hand. And here is our wreath. It is so easy and I absolutely love how it looks. Today's video is part of Nadia's Wreath Wednesday. It is a collaboration hosted by Nadia each Wednesday, and she invites another creator to join her. Check out her channel. I'll have the link below along with the video of her wreath. She has so many DIYs and beautiful wreaths to share. You'll definitely want to check her channel out. She is very, very talented and so fun. Thanks for the invite, Nadia. Check out the hashtag Nadia's Wreath Wednesday to see more wreath inspiration. It is down in my description box below. So for our next wreath, I'm going to be using the other half of that large grapevine wreath. And I picked up this grapevine garland from the thrift store. It was only $2.50. Garlands are a great way to cover a wreath form such as a grapevine wreath, especially if you are a beginner. I highly recommend searching out some garlands. You can get them at craft stores or I've seen them at dollar stores. I got this one from the thrift store, and this one is great because it has wires in it. So I'm just using those wires to attach my garland to the wreath form. This way here, I can take it apart if I ever get tired of the way it is. So I'm just going to continue to wrap my garland around my wreath form and use the wires to attach it. Another option is to use some florist wire to attach any of your garland to your wreath. Once you have your garland in place, you can decide on which is going to be the top part of your wreath. And then you can go in and add some extra greenery or florals. I have these ferns that I picked up from a local dollar store called Dollarama, but you can look at Michael's, again, the thrift stores or your dollar stores or any of your local craft stores. I'm just cutting them down with wire. This time I'm adding a bit of hot glue and then putting the stem into the wreath. Now, I am going for a real wild garden look, so these ferns work great for that. And the beauty of going for a bit more of a wild look is that it does not have to look perfect, as nature does not grow perfectly. So keep that in mind, especially if you're a beginner. This is a great way to create a wreath. So once you have all your greenery in place, you can go in and add some flowers. I got these little spray roses from Dollar Tree. They come in lots of different colors. And I'm just keeping with a neutral look. And I'm just evenly placing the flowers all around our wreath. And you can use any flowers you'd like, any colors you'd like. Just really think outside the box and create something beautiful and easy for your home decor. So continue to add some flowers evenly throughout your wreath. I'm just loving how this looks, but I've got another little addition that I want to add to this that's really going to make this pop, and it is so fun. I found these beautiful battery operated lights from Walmart, and they are a wire, and they've got a beautiful little flower and a little pearl, so they have a beautiful glow. And beauty of this, since it's on a wire, I can wrap these in and around my wreath. And a tip is turn your lights on first before you place your lights in your wreath. Then you can see the placement of your lights to make sure that they're not all clumped in one spot. So just continue to weave them in and out, and you can wrap them around the branches and the flowers. And since it's wire, they stay in place really well. So you can see my battery pack. It's at the bottom of my wreath. I'm going to flip it over, wrap the excess wire around the battery pack, and then using some wire, I'm just going to weave it through my wreath and then twist it like a twist tie again, and that'll help hold my battery pack in place. And it's still very easily accessible. You could use a bit of hot glue if you need to. Using some greenery, you're just going to cover the battery pack up, and then you can hang it on your wall. This is beautiful. I am so in love with this wreath. Great for spring and summer decor, and it would even look beautiful outside on a patio with some ambiance. And a beginner could make this. As always, I would love to know which wreath is your favorite. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you to Nadia. For more inspiration, check out this playlist to the right, and I want to thank you all so much for being here today. Have a wonderful day. Bye.